Hey guys, let's talk graphics cards. DIY PC building has seen some inflation since COVID. Here we have a graphics card from Newegg and a pre-built from Best Buy. Notice this price difference? It's not very much. So that graphics card must be high-end, right? Actually, you can see that the pre-built has the exact same graphics card. So, which would you rather buy? While I was researching building a new PC, I noticed that there is a difference in prices, and that even when I was trying to pick the old generation parts or the budget friendly parts, I still wasn't beating out the box store builds, which was the whole reason I was trying to do DIY in the first place. Today we're going to look at GPU prices in the current market, value of pre-builds now, and COVID's role in that. GPU prices have raised over 100%. Thanks to web.archive.org and newegg.com, I was able to compare March 3rd, 2020 to February 4th, 2022 graphics cards. Note, this is the exact same part number, but a very different price at 183% increase. So let's look at another one. This is the GeForce RTX 2080 Super. Still the same part number, and yet a different price. This one's only 142% increase. It's interesting to note that the 1660, the lower spec card, was raised at a higher percentage. As we can see, there's a gross difference between March 3rd and February 4th. But what has taken place during that time to create such an increase? COVID-19. On March 13th, 2020, ABC News covered President Trump declaring a nationwide emergency, which began the shutdown. In April of 2021, Statista.com published this graph showing the trends created by COVID from work from home. Most interesting is 5 days per week has really increased. So, shutdown equals work from home. And not every business supplemented their employees with new equipment for working from home, which left employees looking for different approaches that were cost effective, thus creating more interest in DIY. Notably, this also caused limiting factory production and in some cases halting it completely. It's evident that COVID stressed and halted a lot of production for graphics cards. So pre-builds have always had a reputation of being poor in quality and overpriced. But does it still stand in the current market? As you can see, we can get a pre-build for $184 less or over the graphics card that it comes with. That's a pretty great value if you ask me. I even went as far as to give a price list of everything that it would take to make that same computer additional to the graphics card. So as you can see, you can't even get the processor for the price difference between the graphics card and the pre-build. Not only that, it would take you an extra $805 to build a whole computer. Not to mention the extra $50 for the case. So that's a $621 value that you're practically getting for free in this market. Let's wrap this up. If you're planning on building a computer in this current market, the evidence supports that it's just not there right now. COVID-19 caused a lot of issues, and DIY PC building was not immune to that. Also, the inflation due to work from home caused an even bigger issue. So I'll ask you again, which one of these would you rather buy? Is it even a question? Thanks.